Hi, BJ Posnecki. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to remove and replace an outlet. To play it safe, before starting any electrical work, always turn the power off at the circuit breaker. Start with taking the cover screw plate off. Remove the two screws that hold the outlet to the box. Pull the outlet towards you and remove any electrical tape. Loosen the hot side. Now, be careful if you decide to work with the power on. Be careful that you don't touch across the hot and the neutral, or you touch hot and the box. That's when you get a shock. So be careful if you're doing this with the power on. After you do the hot side and loosen these screws and take the wires off, we're going to turn it over and loosen the neutral side. Take the neutral wire off and fold it down away from the hots. When you take wires off, whether they be hot or neutral, try to keep them away from each other. So these are hots. I'm putting them together because I've got the light up above us here that the one hot is feeding the light. But we're going to put the hots up and then the neutrals down away from them just so they don't touch and short. Grab the new outlet and tighten down any screws that you're not using. So here in the Midwest, we have conduit pipes, so we don't use the ground screw or have a ground wire because everything is grounded through our box. So I'm going to go ahead and tighten down this ground screw, get it out of the way, as well as any other screws that you may not be using. So we've got two hots and one neutral. So I'm going to tighten down one of the neutral screws, get that out of my way. We're going to put our neutral wire back on, and we want to make sure that the hook on our wire goes the same way that we're tightening down the screw, which is clockwise. Put on our hot wires now. Tighten down the screws. If you're working with the power off, you can just go ahead and start putting your outlet back in, or you could always wrap it in some electrical tape to play it safe. So we're going to go ahead and put some electrical tape on it, and we're just going to start here and we're going to wrap it a couple times, putting the tape on where the screws and any metal conductors on the side here are covered, so that this way they can't touch the box and short out. Push the outlet back in place, lining up the screws with the screw holes on the box. Just get your screws started so it's holding the outlet in place, and then go ahead and tighten them down. I like to get the screws snug and then take a torpedo level and make sure that the outlet is level if I don't have anything else around here that I have to do line of sight. Like if there was tile or something where we had grout lines, then we want to make it parallel with the grout lines. Once you get it level, go ahead and tighten the screws. We don't want to go too tight or else it starts to bend the outlet in. We just want to get it tight and flush to the wall. Put your cover plate and screw back in. Don't go too hard or else you may break the plate. And once the screw starts to get snug, go ahead and make sure that it's either horizontal, vertical, or if you want to get fancy, you could always go on an angle. I personally like the horizontal look. Turn the power back on. If you happen to have an outlet tester, go ahead and test it just to make sure that we wired it correctly. I hope you guys found the video helpful. If you guys like these videos, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.